Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I do not have face cam on today, but we are going over the lovely new video that Infinity Ward came out with. It's called The Ward. This is episode 4, so this is going to be basically like sound design. Um, I started to watch it, and I just wanted to actually watch it with y'all. The rest of it, at least, I got through like the very first like minute of it, and I was like, this would be a very good video. So enough of me talking. Let's just go ahead and just jump into this thing real quick.
What I want players to feel when they first hear Modern Warfare is that they're in that place. They're in those locations. The weapons behave and feel like they would if they were actually standing there.
Okay, I wanted to talk about this, probably this specific scene, especially with him holding what looked to be, what was that? Yeah, that. I wonder if there's going to be a pistol in the game that's going to be very similar to this. If so, that would be insane. It would be like a kind of like a one shot, but I don't know if they're just mocking this up to be like a sniper, or like how a sniper would feel.
Would if they were actually standing there. And if we've done our job well, they're just going to believe it. We record absolutely everything we can in the field. Helicopters, explosions, all of our weapons, which we record both loud and
And what the heck is this, if I may ask?
all of our weapons, which we record both loud.
What is this? Somebody tell me what this is. Is this supposed to be like a Semtex?
Loud and suppressed. We use all the real weapons. Bullet impacts, sounds of the mag dropping and hitting the ground. Absolutely everything we can. Like our weapons trips, we've done several for this game. We've been to Idaho, we've been to Texas, we've been to Nevada, we've been all over the place. We're generally using anywhere between 90 and 110 channels of audio. Some of those are stereo mics, but mostly mono. We need different things out of different weapons, but we also need different perspectives. So every time that gun goes bang, we're trying to capture everything from microphones literally mounted to the weapon itself, all the way out to 200 yards away. This gives us the most flexibility with all of our recording.
Oh, it'd be so fun. That would be so fun.
I got Glock, I got suppressor. We're only doing supers out there, we're not doing subs.
Right.
Rolling.
We have two different engines that are running the reverb tech in the game. We have our convolution tech that we actively record impulse responsives, over 200 for this game alone. We're also using the Triton reverb tech that works alongside of those. The
That looks
Microsoft
sick.
Triton tech is a way of looking.
That looks sick. Obviously, this is a map, and it's, of course, still in early development, but I think this is going to look pretty good.
Looking at the geometry of a map and pre-baking it.
Every time that you move a certain distance, it picks new positions in the Triton bake so that you don't get the same soundscape constantly as you move around the level. It's different every time you pull a trigger.
It knows where the walls are and can reliably play the reflection sounds in world space using the speed of sound for all of the delays. And now we have lane reflections and vistas and other things that help color that space for the player. These are game tools.
That's pretty sick. In my opinion, that's pretty sweet. So you're going to have sound dynamics, I would assume, is what it is. So gunshots bouncing off of walls, where it's going to actually sound like you're inside of a building. Okay, picture this. You're in a war zone, right? You're walking by a building and you hear gunfire. You know they're inside because it's all muffled. And I guess the sound suppression's different and everything. I wonder how quiet it would be if you were inside a building with a suppressor and somebody's outside walking by.
So this is sound monitor. This is every sound that's currently playing
Jesus.
as we sit here. We can just run around in the map and listen to how things are responding. And we'll check for reverb, we'll check to make sure footsteps are being heard, we'll check for the fall off of the weapons and making sure that they're still punchy and satisfying at all the varying distances. Prox chat is now really in the world. In previous games, it was still this 2D sound that played in stereo like it was through a radio. Now the people are going to actually be in the environment. So that means affected by reverb, affected by occlusion, which is a building or a wall that's in your way.
I am so sorry. I paused it at the wrong moment.
By occlusion, which is a building or a wall that's in your way. What I'm hoping players notice is nothing at all. They should be able to jump in and feel like they're in that place.
That's going to be cool. So if you are talking in a party or something like that, it's going to be harder to hear them if they're further away and inside of a room somewhere. Not gonna lie, that's gonna be sick. It almost reminds me of like I mean, you could probably put like gray zone warfare into this because I mean, the further you are away, or like Daisy, the further you're away, the quieter that person is. But it's gonna be really cool to like hear um the person talk, especially if you're on the other side of the wall compared to like walking in to that room while they're talking. It's just gonna be a complete sound change. That'll be sweet.
We're trying to create our own realism for our game. It is defining what is modern warfare by its sound signatures.
Alrighty, guys. We have one more thing to go through. So we have what looks to be the Car 98K right here. So we have the Car 98 coming back. That's fantastic. PPSH right here. Um, so we have the tack knife coming back as an attachment though, which is odd, uh, but not odd at the exact same time. So that's like what old MW2? You had your tack knife as an attachment. You had your Odin from MW 2019. This thing was fantastic. I I use this a lot. The Joker from MW 2019, which is fantastic as well. Um, FSS Hurricane. I honestly don't remember what that looks like. Oh, yes, I do. It was one of the starter guns. It was almost like a M4 in a way, right? But wasn't it a an SMG? Maybe I'm just losing my mind. It's been a long time since I've played these. Got the Cronin Squall. Well, that's that. We have the Vel 46, Modern Warfare 2. I don't remember that gun. What the heck does that look like? Is that the only four guns that we have? Yeah. Signal 50 MW2. That was sweet. That's that sniper. RPG and the Pila. I'm not a big fan of this too much and or this, but these top two I was all over those like nobody's business. Those were freaking insane. If y'all enjoyed this video, please drop a sub and like. I have been growing actually quite quickly here in the past couple of days. If y'all give me some feedback, I would love some feedback from y'all. Or heck, at least say how nice I am. Jeez, do something. Alrighty, y'all. Peace out.